going on, everybody? We're now live on the Fantasy Couch podcast. Man, that was a grueling game to watch. As a Niner fan,
Brutal.
I want Trey Lance, man. I hate Jimmy G, and that's really it. It's
Ugly balls, man. Just ugly passes.
He can't throw the ball. I mean, I'm being dead serious. Mike Mattal is a better quarterback because he can't throw on the run, he can't throw in the pocket. I don't know what the heck is going on. It's so bad. And I don't care if Trey Lance is not ready and he's a project and he needs to work on his footwork. I'd rather see that than this, because you need a quarterback to push it and go far in the playoffs. You can't, I really don't think you can win a Super Bowl with Trent Dilfer anymore in this league.
I agree. And
if you can, it's rare. There's tons of data and just everyone has eyeballs. It's pretty much known that you can't do that anymore. And I forgot the Bucks. I was in our Discord. I forgot the Bucks quarterback the other day that won a Super Bowl. I just forgot his name.
Brian Johnson, I think.
Brad Johnson.
Brad Johnson.
See how long ago this is since a whack quarterback won a Super Bowl? And
it's been a while.
I mean, the rest of the team was great around him. So
elite.
And then same thing with Trent Dilfer. That defense was a historic defense.
Absolutely
the third best defense
multiple
ever,
Hall of Famers.
Or fifth, or second, or first. I
think you have Ray Lewis and Ed Reed first ballot Hall of Famers.
I mean, it's the whole defense was on fire that year. But yeah, those two are, they're Hall of Fame. If I want to show a linebacker in the dictionary, if I want to show a free safety in the dictionary, it's those guys. I guess something good. And I'm happy, not necessarily both. I'm just happy for you guys. I did tell people to start Jeff Wilson. I told everyone to start AJ Brown. I did have worries with AJ Brown, but I just knew, people ask, is he going to get a full workload? I'm like, yeah, man, it's all pointing good. And, thank God, I think 16 targets, 11 receptions, 165 yards or 145 yards.
145.
I mean, just absolutely balled out.
Absolutely. I mean, took over the game there against our DB, Josh Norman, who he's got to be retired by next year, right? Guy can't cover anymore. I mean, it's the best cover corner we have. That's just pitiful. Yeah, anyways,
that's a different. I mean, that was already established. The secondary wasn't gonna be good.
You got Ambry Thomas on the other side, and you got Norman.
It could have been better. Maybe double team AJ Brown more. I mean, that's for sure. But so. Brother Pete says Joe Flacco. Yeah, but Joe Flacco was not elite. There's a meme that says Joe Flacco is elite. It's just the name of the meme. But when Flacco won the Super Bowl, he's actually pretty good. And he was comparable to someone like Matt Ryan back then. I think they were drafted the same year. And so Joe Flacco was pretty good. We've seen him in spot starts as a backup this year, and last year looked good as well. So I'm not saying that Joe Flacco was great, but he's not like Trent Dilfer or Brad Johnson. He was good. He's definitely way better than Jimmy G.
Yeah, Trent Dilfer was inept as a quarterback. His defense literally carried him, I believe it was, in that Super Bowl and playoff run.
Oh, dude, 100%. Yeah, Trent Dilfer was just try to get us 7 points, or just
he was just hand it off correctly. Just make sure you don't fumble the handoff or the snap.
Yeah, that year that Flacco was playing, that offense was pretty decent. Was Ray Rice the running back?
You're gonna make me go back. I want to say it was,
or it could have been right before. And it was Anquan Bolden. It was Torrey Smith. Torrey Smith wasn't an incredible wide receiver, but he had good speed though, and Flacco could throw a deep ball. So yeah, Flacco was decent. And they had that one tight end who got injured a lot. Matt Hasselbeck. I don't think Matt Hasselbeck won a Super Bowl though. Matt Hasselbeck pulled a Jimmy.
So Ray Rice was on the team. Anquan Bolden. Ed Dixon was a tight end for them. Dennis Pitta. I don't know if those are the two guys you're referring to.
Pitta was the good. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they had those guys on the squad at that time. So Ray Rice, Bernard Pierce got 12 carries in that Super Bowl against us. So yeah, He threw 3 touchdowns, by the way. Joe Flacco, you're right. So he's 22 of 33 that game, 287 yards and 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. So he did his part.
Let's cut the tangent here, though. Let's not go back
Yeah,
to
let's keep going
let's
forward.
not go back to
Sorry.
Beyonce conspiracy when the lights went out at halftime. Let's not go all the way down that conspiracy.
Or the PI at the very end. Sorry.
Let's
move on.
That was a fun. So I was very I was partying so hard, and I thought we were gonna win. It was such a weird moment for me that it's embarrassing that I don't know why. I thought the Niners would have had that unlocked, and we watched it together. I mean, I was barely watching it because I was so, I was just enjoying myself too much.
Oh, we were ecstatic.
And I can't. And when they lost, I couldn't believe it. And they were getting whooped, and they came back. And anyway,
it was a really good back and forth game, though. It was a
great game. It was, and I think even though whatever you want to think about the Beyonce blackout and the electricity going out, it did add to the suspense and drama. Like, people didn't know when the lights were going to come back on. They're like, what's going on?
They thought we did it or like rigged it somehow, because right after we came out firing, it was great. Oh, Todd Heap. Oh, wow. Brother Pete hooked us up. He said Todd Heap was the tight end. That is true.
No, that was before.
But he didn't play Super Bowl, I think. He must have been injured.
I think that was a little older. Yeah, that's older. That's older, I think. Todd Heap was a really good tight end. I think that's a long time ago. I think that's before the guys. It's before Pitta. Yeah, Todd Heap was a little bit before.
I'm searching that. Heap on this thing I'm looking up, and he doesn't pop up anywhere.
It's Pitta. It's Pitta I'm thinking of. I like how, look, Brother Pete and this guy Mr. J, they're like the same. They're the same aura. They're like the OGs, They really got like the 2000s and 2010s down. Like, I know these guys. Like, I can tell.
MJ was popping off last week with some facts.
Yeah, that was a good. He gave us content when we didn't have content. So
yeah,
thank you for that. But I did have a big announcement. Just really quick shout out to the SBS community. Thanks for tuning into my stuff, and really love the community. And shout out to our sponsor, Monkey Knife Fight. So I have an announcement that I was going to text you guys, and Drew, I know you're not part of the project yet.
Not yet.
Maybe you can be. Maybe me and Mike went in on a card. So they're not sponsoring this or anything. I just want to give a shout out to SBS. That's the Spoiled Banana Society. And it's funny because 6 weeks ago on this podcast, I manifested this project. I mean, I had nothing to do with this project, but I talked about this project verbatim without it knowing about it. And so I laid down every specific for this project, and they did an even better job. I was just like going off the top of my head. I was like, hey guys,
the knowledge you have.
What about we play Dynasty, but with NFTs, right? You have an NFT, you can trade it, you can sell it, and that would count as like, you can hold that card forever, and that would count as your like a Dynasty player or something. And these guys did exactly that. They have a limited count of 10,000 cards. Each card randomly on the blockchain generates a team position. So instead of it doesn't say Tom Brady on the card. Pull up my OpenSea account. So instead of it doesn't say Tom Brady on the card, but it says Tampa Bay quarterback, which is cool in case of injuries or anything. Like, it's more flexible, but also for noobs, because there's a lot of noobs in this that like NFTs or are getting into NFTs and know nothing about fantasy football. And my number one passion when it comes to fantasy is teaching people, training people. Like, I'm really good at dumbing things down and letting people know. So it's very cool that we got a lot of new people into fantasy that coming from NFTs. And I'm glad Fishing is here. Hopefully he didn't tune out, because like Fishing, I feel like if you're not into NFTs at all, I feel like this is a great project. At least check out their website and look at it, bro, because I really think you're going to love this. So basically you mint a card or an NFT, right? And it looks just like this, what Drew has. And it has, 2 quarterbacks, 3 running backs, whatever, 2 tight ends, 2 defenses. And then each week you decide who to start. It's very limited list, so it's pretty quick to decide who to start or sit. No waivers, no nothing like that. You decide who to start, and you get to win huge prizes. And man, I wasn't gonna do this, but these guys got me pumped. I want to talk about stuff I'm excited about because we didn't meet the goal. It's like if we filled it up to 5,000 and hit a certain goal, they'd give out a certain amount of prizes. If we did 100%, they'd give out 100 ETH. 100 ETH, how much is that in US dollars?
Oh, I gotta look that up.
$400,000.
You looked it up already?
I did it in my head.
Oh, I don't know the rate. So
yeah, $400,000. So we didn't get halfway, but they still went in, and they're giving away a Bored Ape Yacht Club, which is like $300,000 NF. You know what that is, right, Drew?
yeah, I do.
All the celebrities
I'm
are
on Twitter.
Yeah,
The
and all the people.
whales.
Yeah, and so they, even though we didn't meet that goal, they're still giving out an ape to first place. So that's so awesome. So yeah, and the prizes are they cut it at 75%, the 75% milestone, even though we came short of the 50% milestone. So I'm pumped. If you guys are interested in this at all, just hit me up, because I know some people don't want me talking about this and just want the questions answered. We're going to answer every question on here. Like, we're going to already do that. But just hit me up one-on-one on Discord or Twitter, or shoot me an email, or ask questions here, because Brother Pete is from the community. I don't know what's his background or anything, but I know he does know a good amount about fantasy football, because when we talk, I can tell. Yeah, if you guys have any questions. So the black card, that gets you entered into that big tournament, with up to 10,000 entries. Probably going to be like 5,000. But there's a 1% chance. Show the beautiful one, that first one. There's a 1% chance you get to mint a gold card. And that gets you entered into an exclusive tournament with up to a maximum of 100 entries.
Ooh-wee.
And I was just thankful enough to pull 2 of them. And out of 50, that's pretty insane. And we did the odds, and I guess I'm 4 times luckier than the average human. So that's awesome, man. So I pulled it at a 4x rate. And so I pulled my first gold card. I sold it for 7 ETH, $28,000. So that was insane. That was insane. Yeah, that made
the life changer.
I'm a moron who tries at fantasy. I doubt that. Because people have said dumb things. I read dumb things every day. By the way, I'm on Twitter. I see literally every day. I haven't seen Brother Pete say one dumb thing in the Discord. So he may not be on a professional level. He knows what I can tell. He knows what he's talking
following about. Along. No, I want you to address these real quick. One from Jason saying, "Thanks, Brian, for recommending me pick up Madison after I dropped him." And then our friend MJ, he said, "Couch helped me win 500 last week and 2,300 in DFS this year." So shout out, you're definitely helping the community, answering the questions, getting them going in the right direction.
This week's been awesome because the views have dwindled down and everything. And I'm not the type of dude to blame the social media algorithm a lot, but people are telling me that. People are like, dude, what? How come I can't find you? What's going on? You're the OG. You're the one who been doing this for decades. I'm like, I don't know, dude. I don't know what's going on. I'm just grateful, right? I'm grateful to still be alive. Not like my life necessarily, that too, but I meant I'm still making money off this. I'm doing it. I have a real community. It's something, and I'm still grateful for that. And I know once next year comes, the views will spike back up and go down.
That's how the season goes.
This last week, man, it's week 16. It's crunch time. So literally everyone's blowing me up. My phone's just going nuts. Talking about texts, DMs, comments, everything's just going insane, because this is the time where everyone email too. Oh my god, I'm getting email. No one even uses email. I'm getting emails this week.
You're gonna have a busy holiday. I mean, literally,
it's nuts. Well, the bulk is I already answered most. It's already gone through most of them. I'm gonna get some more, but
the panic ones are coming in tonight and tomorrow.
I even got a special request hack via email. they already paid for it. They're like, I hope he sees this, and I hacked them.
Right.
I mean, it is what it is. So yeah, man,
it's like paying for DoorDash and hoping they deliver. You're gonna pay in advance. No,
Well, they trust me, like,
No, I know.
Dude's been couch fam for like 5 years, so it's like, he's good. But yeah, if you guys are interested in this project, it's very cool. Yes, first place does win. What's 75 times? 75. This is insane, dude. It's
75.
week 16 to 18, so it's only 3 weeks.
So 75. I don't
$300,000 the first
I was going to say 307 if you're doing the rate I'm looking at for the
Oh, for E? Oh, well, the rate's gonna always change. Let's just say 300.
Yeah, but $307,000 right now for $75. 75 Ethereum.
Ethereum.
Sorry, that's why I didn't want to say it.
So you don't look like a noob, like you just did. ETH.
Like I just did.
Say it. Say ETH.
ETH.
There you go. Yeah, no one calls it that. Ethereum.
Thumbtack says bananas never spoil.
Just never spoil.
It's a great comment.
Hey, his NFC's not going away. But look at what do you
think
about
your favorite card?
I don't care about any of the blacks.
Okay.
Go to the gold. I only like golds. I'm spoiled.
Okay, so we're talking about Justin Herbert, Aaron Rodgers for now, Devin Singletary, Zach Moss, we got Ramondre Stevenson.
Well, actually, it's Singletary now. It's Singletary.
Yeah. And Breida.
So what they say, what they say is Singletary. Yeah.
Then you got Saquon and the old handcuff with Devontae Booker, sorry. And then you have AJ Dillon and Aaron Jones. I said it the other way because I think it's a dynasty thing. And then you have Hunter Renfrow, not bad, right? Who else? Brian Edwards. Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, don't go there. We have Michael Gallup, and then we have a good trio of our not trio. Debo.
Just say Debo.
And Ayuk. I was gonna say duo. And then you have McLaurin and Diami Brown for Dynasty. The tight ends are kind of lacking for now.
Yeah. Well, Ertz is good, but he's like 30, so that's a problem. But I'm a huge Ian Thomas fan. He's like Trey
Lance. Rookie they got? Didn't they get?
No, not Ian Thomas. Tommy Tremble.
Sorry.
Tommy Tremble. Yeah, I'm a huge Tommy Tremble. He is kind of like boom or bust. So hopefully he's good. I like this card.
And Dallas is coming up on a defensive side of things.
Yeah, they're playing Washington this week. They're top 5G.
Yeah, they got great defensive players going forward in the future, I think. So I like this card a lot, actually. In terms of dynasty, your chances look good.
I like it. I like it now too. Anything can happen. That's the thing.
Oh, I miss Cleveland wide receivers too. You have decent wide receivers there, and Jarvis Landry, and then Peoples Jones. I mean, that's good depth.
It's good okay. Depth. It's a tournament, so you need more upside. Yeah,
you need more boom than bust.
Yeah, you need the big wide receivers. So it is what it is. And fishing, if you're still here, hit me up, man. I think you're gonna love this project. Anybody else, hit me up. And let's move on. We have somebody offered kind of in a jigsaw way, Saw franchise offered to play a game. Well, if it's something where I'm gonna die, I'm not interested. But if you're offering a prize, I like money. I like winning prizes. So if you're offering some kind of prize, me and Drew will play a game right now. But if you're gonna put like a reverse bear trap in my mouth or something, I'm out. I'm out.
Oh, you got me. All right, you want me to move down? I'm moving down. So we have Kittle on here. Did you want to say anything?
Yeah, I wanted to give you props. This game kind of spoiled it a little bit, but
a little bit.
Drew picked that George Kittle would be tight end 1 moving forward a few podcasts ago. And, even though it may not be exactly right, he's been an absolute beast and a must start. Actually looked really good this game, but, we don't have a quarterback to throw the ball. I mean,
I shouldn't be laughing.
There's got to be like 19 quarterbacks easily that would make George Kittle exponentially better.
Oh, like a Kelsey. Yeah, he'd turn him into Kelsey overnight.
It'd be insane. And it's just, it's sad that they don't really use him and the quarterback can't really throw the ball. But props to you, man. And I have George Kittle in Dynasty, so I'm excited. And a few podcasts before that, I was like, remember, we're like buy low on Kittle. was right before he got hurt again, but so it's good that it's working out at least to an extent. And even if he doesn't hit the fantasy points like today, we still know for sure that like he is an elite tight end, and I
Absolutely.
think he's the best tight end ever. That's my opinion. I'm
I
not
think
really in the
I think
mood
it's a
for
good
debate.
argument. I mean,
Yeah,
in terms of his
yeah,
overall game here, we're talking overall tight end in real life.
yeah, yeah. Because the blocks are insane and the speed's insane. I've just never seen anything like it. And you know what? If you like Tony Gonzalez better, like that's
We're
fine. And
splitting hairs at that point.
if
Yeah.
you like Gronk better, I would say no, because Gronk only really had like 4 years of dominance, and the injuries really took away from it. So if you do like specifically go like, all right, 2015 or 2017 Gronk, like something like that, I'll be like, okay, like that's very close. That's fine. But now you're like nitpicking a year, like that's tough. Like I'm talking about a player as a career. I don't think he's comparable to Gronk just because of the injuries. Other than that, I think they'd be close. And I'd still give it to Kittle because I feel like Kittle, his yak and just how fast he is, and oh man, he's nuts.
That's my favorite part. I mean, when he had that run against the Saints a few years back where he was literally carrying 3 or 4 guys with his face mask, it was ridiculous. I mean, that was like, to me, just George Kittle historic moment, that, made me love the guy forever and his ability just to break tackles.
Yeah, that was that play. They showed that replay for like 6 weeks plus. That was going
Yeah,
hard.
that was wild. They showed that
Yeah.
forever afterwards. But yeah, I love this little cutout you put on with Kittle in the black background. That looks sick. And
Well, I've
also,
been doing YouTube thumbnails for so many years that I have most of the players ready to go.
this is
That's one
great.
good thing because I hated doing. Sometimes I'm like, I don't want to do a thumbnail. Like I have half the players ready to
That's a
go.
clean cut. That's a clean cut.
Yeah, I have them ready to. I've done most of the cuts, the Photoshopping.
Yeah, only I guess, someone like us would appreciate that. Shall we move on?
Yes, let's move on now. Want to give a shout out to the Patreon. So thank you for everyone supporting me. So if you do join Patreon by a certain date, I announce it. Usually a cutoff date is like July-ish, early August, something like that. You do get entered into a Patreon tournament, 96 team tournament. So I've already nothing set in stone, but next year I think we're gonna keep it the same 96 team tournament. Next year, I think the quote unquote buy in or donation, $10 a month, which you can cut off after the first month if you choose, it will remain the same. And I think the cash prizes will increase. So that's
Yeah,
it. I'm giving away.
love
I mean,
it.
shout out to Richard and the rest of the SBS founders who just giving out prizes. I'm doing a little bit. I was already planning on doing this before, but like since you guys have kept the Patreon for a lot of people keep the $10. A lot of people switch down to $3.69 and keep it for a long time. So uh thank you guys for supporting on Patreon. It's patreon.com/fantasy couch. And because of that, there's so many people have been supporting. That's what I said. Like, if people hopped on there and canceled after the first month, I would lose money. I'd lose roughly $500, which is like, what a disaster. Like, it's supposed to be donations to me to support me and be losing money, but it's been the opposite. It's been great.
It's
And so
beautiful.
next year we'll pay out more spots. This only pays top 3, and we'll put in more cash.
Is
So
that is that Jordan again, by the way, from
yes,
last
that
year? So
is
shout out to
Jordan.
Jordan, couch captain. Holy moly.
That's right. Jordan, $10 donation to Patreon last year, won first place, pocketed $1,000, which is like $1,000 is a lot, but like I could see someone saying not a lot. But for a $10 tournament, it's
Oh,
a
that's a
lot because
great
you
ROI.
100x. Yeah. Because the risk is that's the thing. The risk is so little. And a lot of people always want to play in a league with me. Whatever their motivation is, sometimes they just want to trash talk. Hey, man, you suck. I could beat you. I'm like, okay. Or they're like, man, let me be in a league with you, or like this and that. And this is the only like way that people got a high chance to be in a quote unquote league with me. I play in this. You might not be in my division, but still you're competing against me in the same 96 team league. It's 12 team leagues. There's 8 of them. So 8 12-team leagues. Jordan won last year. And the investment is so little that's why this is such an awesome tournament. It's only $10. That's nothing. I don't even know a league that has a less buy. Like even when we were broke college students, we didn't buy it for less than 10. Like 10 is always like the bare minimum.
We had to play for more at that point. Just
even
for
if you're
rights.
even if you're eating hot dogs and ramen and mac and cheese, like $10 is minimum. Like, come on, it's 10. So it's just $10. The tournament's still going on. It's just $10.
Who is your bracket? Who's your bracket winner? Do you remember? I'm just gonna say mine was Alex, and I got second to him. Bro, and he's doing pretty well, so we're rooting him on. We're rooting for Alex in my bracket.
I'm so busy. I mean, this is for you guys. Like this, I don't even pay it. I mean, my real worry is like I want to get this right. So I want to make sure no one cheats.
Matters.
I want to have good customer support, not just for a bit, because I feel like people that do enter this tournament, like they deserve like at least a decent experience. They want to feel fair. They want it to be fun. And I'm sometimes I'm late with this stuff, but I get it in. And I DM'd everyone. I got it. I got it in. And yeah, shout out to the semifinals makers. So J-Man 300, number 1 seed, is still alive. Jordan from last year. Oh my God, he's back in it.
If he does back to back, wow.
King Galax is in it, and Willie Walnuts. That's like a spicy name right there.
Great name, Willie.
So yeah, man, that's awesome. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that as well, just make sure to follow me closely, because that's how I'll be like, hey, there's only, because actually people have kept their Patreon since day one, and those people are automatically in, obviously. So I'll be like, hey, there's like, as of right now, there's probably 75 spots. So I'll be like, hey, there's 75 spots. And when I make a video or something, like, they will go fast. So make sure you're keeping up on it if you do want to get in there. And yeah, man, it's been a huge success. So that's awesome. I'm glad everyone's having fun. We didn't have any like real cheaters last year. I'm sorry, this year. I think we had one. Yeah, we had one person drop their players, which is nothing. But last year we had
all back.
4 people try to cheat. Dummies. I like how they think they're smarter than me.
As if you can't see with the commissioner power for all the leagues.
Well, they're like DMing other people like to lay down and stuff. And I'm like, you guys know, like, this is my family, right? Like, they're going to report to Big Daddy. Big Daddy Couch is going to know. Like, dummies.
Yeah, it happens. Shall I move on to the next one?
Yeah, so we'll answer fantasy football questions. All your questions.
You want to read?
Yeah. All your questions will be answered. But first we're going to reveal my Monkey Knife Fight picks. I apologize last week. My picks were absolute garbage. There's no excuses. We picked a game that we knew would be low scoring, but I thought Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson, and Montgomery would get it done. Apparently, there was just very little offense that game. But what are you going to do? This week, things will be better. And we're still up. Like, that's a good thing. I think I'm up $130 in my account after I put in this buy-in. So that's pretty good. $130 profit still. That's
show you
good.
Guys the buy-in for this one.
So this is the contest for this week. This is my Monkey Knife Fight picks. By the way, Monkey Knife Fight, daily fantasy sports, player props, stupid simple to enter. Hey, is this player going to be good this week? Is this player going to be bad? That's really all you're doing. It's very simple, easy to win. So I got one pick this week. I like this one quite a bit because there's no better player in the touchdown dance than JT. He always has the highest percentage chance to score a touchdown. So this is my pick this week. We're going to the Colts-Cardinals game, and I'm going number 1, Jonathan Taylor, number 2, James Conner, and number 3, Michael Pittman. Jonathan Taylor, believe it or not, 98% chance, the projections show, of him scoring 1 or more touchdowns. James Conner, 69% chance to get it 1 or more times. Very nice. And Michael Pittman, 45% chance to score 1 or more. And if James Conner for some reason is out or something, you can cancel this. I think you got like you can cancel up to 30 minutes till kickoff. So if it's 29 minutes till kickoff, you can't cancel it. But if it's 31 minutes before kickoff, you can cancel it. And I would just keep this and just swap Connor with Chase Edmonds. Easy. Because that means Chase Edmonds is going to get a ton of touches.
Yeah, agreed. And I was just looking it up. So we have 17 rushing touchdowns for JT, and I think it was 14 for James Conner.
Wow.
So these are the top two rushing touchdown leaders this season. So yeah.
Michael Pittman scores too, here and there.
Oh, I was just looking that up and I got sidetracked with this. Let me check for you there. Yeah, so Pittman has 5 receiving touchdowns this season.
That's not a lot.
It's not terrible though, and that he's their number one. I mean, at that point, who would you go to if you were to pick anybody else? I mean, could it be Kirk?
Yeah, you'd have to go with Kirk and
Kirk.
Yeah, I mean, it's just really we're on this because this is actually one of the highest scoring slates, so highest scoring games of the week, and
for sure,
with the Chiefs, with the situation going on there, with all the people on COVID. So this game, and then there's another game that's really high scoring. I don't know why I don't remember off the top of my head. It's definitely his earlier game. So yeah, we're going with the high scoring game, and we're going with the touchdown dance MVP all-star stud JT. So yeah, those are my picks. If you want to play this week, just head on over to Monkey Knife Fight. Follow the link below in the description. Use promo code Couch. You're going to get 100% deposit match up to $100 and a $5 free play. Go ahead, scroll down, Drew. Let me see.
Sorry, I was looking up games because if you were thinking maybe the Rams-Vikings game.
Yeah, I already thought of that too. I think that would be my second pick for sure. Madison, Cup, random.
Yeah, just wanted to give. Yeah, Henderson, maybe if he plays Michelle.
That's a great alternate pick for sure, especially if you're going for that bonus, that $5,000 bonus they offer every week. So yeah, guys, check out Monkey Knife Fight. Also really helps support the couch. We got to get SBS and Monkey Knife Fight talking. I mean, we have a
it makes too much sense.
Yeah,
there's too much monkey business here. Too much monkey business.
Monkeys, apes, and bananas. Like, are you kidding? Like, this is so weird.
Apes, and bananas fight.
Like, this is crazy. Like,
I mean,
this is so weird.
Insane. I'm sure they're all watching. So hey, people know how to get in touch with each other nowadays on social media. I'm sure it could happen.
I know the top dogs at SBS. I know the top dogs at Monkey Knife Fight. Like, and NFTs are exploding. I don't watch the news. People are saying it's on the news now. Like, NFTs is just exploding. And be careful, guys. I think this NFT thing is a bubble, to be honest. But that's not a bad thing at all. And it's
well, you're just the go-between banana man. I mean, you're
no.
You're doing
bubble is a negative.
No, I'm talking about bananas and monkeys here.
Bubble is a negative term. It's not. It's just how everything literally works, right? We had the .com bubble. What, the internet sucks now? No, Amazon. I think Amazon was there, but like they were like barely selling books back then. Right? Amazon wasn't really Amazon. Google wasn't there. Wikipedia wasn't there. Nothing was there. And now we got all that. Same thing with crypto. Crypto bubble burst. Now crypto's big. Like NFTs. Yeah, a lot of these projects aren't going to last, but projects that do it right, and I think some will last. And I think this is the future, man. I think it is awesome. Like, it's going to like, I know it's going to be here forever, but I'm also confident that the crappy ones are going to wither away. Be like, oh, you're with that? Like, ugh.
What do you say to this comment from Brother P? He said, Avatar NFTs are in a bubble, but NFTs with the utility will take off.
I agree with that. I just didn't want to say that because I am no NFT expert, by like not even close to being an NFT expert. I'm much closer to an NFT beginner, NFT noob, than NFT expert. But yes, that was kind of what I was implying. It'll be like, oh, you have this NFT 6 years later, like cringe. Why do you have that? But if you got an NFT that has great utility and you own a digital piece, That's great. That's the new flex. That's what it is, or that's the new use case. Like, hey, I have this NFT and it's a real use case. I can use it for something. All right,
We do have
enough
some good
talk about
questions
the
coming in.
blockchain. Yeah, let's fantasy questions.
So I want to go back to this one because two people asked so far. Kim and our friend Val both are curious to know, is Evans going to play? Mike Evans, that is. Now, what do you say to that? Have you been checking the news? Do you know what his status is? How
I
do you
got
feel
it up
about him
right now.
playing?
He's probably not going to play. He didn't practice Thursday. He didn't practice this week.
Yeah, that's tough for Tommy. He needs some weapons over there. He's going to turn into the old Patriots when they were having trouble on the outside with
he's
wide
not.
receivers.
He's not. Brady's going to be fine.
No Fournette, no Godwin, no
He's
Mike
going to be
Evans.
fine. Trust me.
Okay, here's a question from MJ earlier. He said, "Am I starting Aaron Rodgers versus the Browns or Josh Allen versus the Patriots?"
I have rankings up, and I think they're tied, just about.
I'm going Rodgers versus the Browns.
I got Josh Allen at 6 and Rodgers at 7. I mean, it's like I said,
MJ.
it's tied. Yeah, it's tied. Because here's the thing. We can't predict Josh Allen. That's what I said on my rankings video. I just cannot predict him this week, and that's dangerous. Talent is
defense
there.
is good. Patriots defense is better than the Browns D, in my opinion. They're playing better as a unit.
It's not even close. Yeah.
Well, then, yeah.
Patriots D is great. I mean, I'll just defer to what Drew said because I got it tied. Like, I do have technically Josh Allen at 6 and Rodgers at 7. I have Dak at 5, though, believe it or not. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to Josh Allen. I'm not going to say he's going to be whack either. He's got a lot of talent. It's just, it's going to be difficult for him to overcome this Patriots defense. Emmanuel Sanders, I believe, is out. Cole Beasley's definitely out because he's openly unvaccinated. We already know that. Yeah. So that was the easiest one where like, oh, he's got COVID. So it's okay. Well, we already know he's not vaxxed.
Gabe Davis might be a sneaky start this week if you had to. That's desperation, but
yeah, I don't even recommend that though.
You'd be desperate to do that. You'd have to have Cole Beasley and someone else.
The only reason people like the Gabe Davis this week is because he had one good week last week, and so I'm Gabe Davis is fine. I mean, I like him, but remember, he's facing the Patriots. Like, this is not every yard, place. Every inch, every drive, every first down is they're going to have to work for it to get it. The Bills offense, that is.
Okay, I got another question for you from Smokey the Cat. If Eckler is out,
who's this guy? Where'd this guy come from? I like this guy already, though.
Did you like how I just snuck his username in there really quickly?
Smokey the Cat. Like, where is this?
Smokey
the Cat. Moving on. Cat. No, Smokey the Cat. Double Where did cat. This guy come from?
Oh man, he's sneaky. If Eckler is out, would we play Jackson? So that's Justin Jackson or Ronald Jones, Rojo. His other options is our friend Josh Jacobs.
Yeah. So first, let me answer the first part of the question. I'd go Ronald Jones over Justin Jackson. It's a bit of a mess for the Chargers after Eckler, to say the least. It's a huge mess. So yes, Justin Jackson would be number one, but like, this is the type, like, it's a mess. Like, we don't need to get into it. And if you guys seen it, it's a mess. So I would go Rojo over random Chargers running back. Now, as far as Jacobs, he's another guy that I can't predict too much. That's what sucks. So I do have Josh Jacobs ranked ahead of Ronald Jones. But I hate Josh Jacobs' guts. So could be the one situation where, like, there's two guys I hate in the world. There's Russell Wilson and Josh Jacobs. And I mean, Jimmy G I dislike a lot. But,
for different reasons, by the way.
Yeah, but I don't want to start Russell Wilson nor Josh Jacobs this week. So, take that how you will. I got Josh Jacobs ranked number 12. RB. I got Ronald Jones ranked number 18 RB. The difference between the two is nothing. It's nothing. There's just certain points in my rankings where it's like just toss-ups. Because like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna act like I know everything, act like we know what's gonna happen. You guys realize last week the best quarterback did the worst, Tom Brady, and the worst quarterback did the best, Huntley. You guys realize that just happened week 15, first round of the playoffs. Y'all realize that, right? That actually happened.
Yeah, no, it was brutal for me. I had Dak, and I'm no longer in the playoffs because of that. So,
well, Dak's been sucking a lot this
yeah,
year. You didn't. I wouldn't. It surprised me, but I'm just saying, Tom Brady. That was on a different level. It's like the bet. Like he's literally the GOAT.
Yeah, no. Well, moving on from the cat, from the goat to the silver Wolverine here, we got Cordell Patterson or Ronald Jones.
Finally,
Just because
an easy
Ronald
question.
Jones was on the other question, so I wanted to see what your ranking would say for that.
This is finally
We got
an
lots of animals today.
Easy question for me right here. Go Cordell Patterson. Easy. They're going against the Lions.
Okay, so we got Val asking, if Lamar doesn't play, where do you rank Huntley? You just had a comment about Huntley being the best last week. What does he rank on your list this week with Lamar out potentially?
I'm looking at Russell Wilson's at 12, Justin Fields at 13. I mean, who wants to start that, right? So I'd rank him right tied with Russell Wilson. Russell,
it's all full circle.
I got Joe Burrow at 10, so he's not making it in my top 10. I got Brady at 9, so he's not making it there. But
11 it is.
11, 12, right around there. 13, let's just say 13.
Okay, Luca, he's got a spider as his profile pic. Just pointing that out.
Yeah,
so he says some Javonte, OBJ, or CEH, Clyde Edwards-Helaire flex in his PPR league this week. I don't know what the matchups are, and I think Javonte is questionable. Hadn't practiced there. He was limited. I'm not sure the status. I know that OBJ plays the Vikings. OBJ plays the Vikings, and CEH may get COVID by then, right? So just trying to rule him out for you already.
You're supposed to say it like more sensitively. I'm supposed to say like, oh, he might. It was a Shanahan. He might be dead. He might be dead.
We might not wake up tomorrow. We don't know what will happen.
I don't know what you're talking about, Javonte Williams, to be honest. I don't see any major news.
He was just questionable. I don't think it was a huge issue.
Last week. And he played.
And yeah, I mean, maybe it's a minor thing.
Start Javonte. Short answer.
I like it. Javonte.
They're going to use him. Yeah.
My favorite dynasty back at the moment. So our friend Sushane, Couch Captain, says it's more of a statement. I made a horrible mistake. I benched Ayuk, started Kittle. Oh. What say you to this statement here? Do you want the numbers?
It's a close call. Sure. Well, it's a close call. I don't know what I would have done because I usually don't get these situations, right? Tight end or wide receiver, running back. Like I get that question like once a week, and I don't know what I would have done. Kittle's red hot. I don't want to bench him. I mean, my question is like, what is your tight end situation like? Or is this a league where you don't have to start a tight end? Like what?
He's probably got another stud in the tight end.
What are you doing? Spot. This is coming from some guy who is like a trade freak. You love to trade, and you have what do you have? Like 4 tight ends? You got like Mark Andrews, Kittle, and Kelsey. Like, what's going on here? Make a trade, dog. And this guy's a trade freak and a dynasty freak. So I don't know how Kittle is his tight end too.
He might be commenting here. Kittle plus Ertz. He had Kittle and Ertz.
So this doesn't mean now it's not making sense. So you started Kittle. But you benched. I mean, Ayuk didn't go off, did he?
He had 4 catches for 40 yards and 1 touchdown.
The touchdown helped. I mean, you can still start somebody better than Ayuk.
He is an Ayuk fan, though.
Yeah, but he knows he also watches football, though. It's redraft. Yeah, so you can technically what you did was you started Kittle over Ertz. That's what you did, and everyone would have done that, obviously. So you did that, and you're going to probably bench Ertz. So hopefully you have a wide receiver or flex that's going to outperform Ayuk. So it's not over. Ayuk had a good game, but not a great one.
Here's a question from Smushy. What did you eat today?
Ramen.
Yeah, I had leftover round table
breakfast.
pizza for lunch. I'm gonna have dinner after this.
That
So
was
let's
my
go to
breakfast, dinner, and lunch. I just only ate once today. It was good though.
Gavin asked Tua versus the Saints or Matt Ryan versus the Lions.
Oh, first it was real ramen, not like
you went
not
out
like
to get it,
not the
or
poor ramen we're talking about. I get it. I don't have time for that. I get it delivered here, nice and cold.
40 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. It comes in
40 minutes after being made.
It tastes awesome. I shove it down and get to making the podcast content. There we go. All right, what's this again? Read this again.
So Gavin asked Tua versus the Saints or Matt Ryan versus the Lions. I just wanted to know what your thoughts were initially just reading those two options. I mean, that's bad, right?
Start Matt Ryan. I'm getting a lot of these this week. I don't know where these guys came from with their like QB 25 to 30. I don't know where this. Maybe it's the rise of Superflex.
Yeah, maybe. We got Kim who asked the question: Devin Singletary or Devontae Freeman?
Start Freeman.
He's a free man. All right. It looks like we're out of questions for the day, guys. Unless anybody wants to get in a last one
Is
before
thumbtacks that bad?
Oh, what was it? Sorry,
I
did I
don't know.
miss
He's
it?
talking about a burger. He's talking about bacon.
Oh, he's answering the question. So Smushy says,
"Oh, he's
did you eat
answering
today?"
someone. That question was for me, but yeah, I guess you can answer.
And
it
he's
too.
gonna say, I had a 3/4 pound bacon cheeseburger. There you go. But there was only one slice of bacon.
I don't know
Is
about
that
you.
really is it really a bacon cheeseburger
Hey,
if
it's
there's only
better than
one
nothing.
slice of bacon?
I like when burgers are loaded like properly because I know some people want it plain. Like, I don't like a lot of condiments. That's my thing. I think that's the downfall of America. Cheap sauce with low quality fats and a lot of sugar and a bunch of chemicals. That's the
This is a good
downfall of
breakdown.
America. Yeah. So I don't like. I like sauce. Don't get me wrong, but light. All right. You go to all the other countries, they do not douse everything with cheap condiments. They don't. They just don't. Like, this is the only country where you order something and it's more sauce, cheap sauce, by the way, than the actual burger or whatever. So I sauce is great. It's awesome. Like, don't get me wrong, but I like a little bit. I like it loaded. I love all those fried onion rings, mushrooms. Everything's great. So I even eat lamb bacon. They call it lakin or something. I don't know, whatever. It's like it's slang.
Man, you're the only one that's ever barbecued cheese. I just want to point that out. So
Yeah.
when I was at his house a long time ago, Hussein breaks out this like, I don't know, you want to tell the story? It was insanely good though. I mean, he
It's not
literally
the
threw it
first
on
time
the
I did it
barbecue.
with. It's
He
just,
barbecues this slab of cheese. It's the greatest thing
how
I've
do you
ever
think I
eaten.
woo the ladies, Drew?
I'm a
Come on.
cheese guy too. I love cheese. So there you
Yeah,
go.
cheese is great. See, that's the cheese is good. That's fun.
Okay, here Kim says it's a long one, so I'm going to read it. It says, "Is
Oh
this a good week?
God.
Is this a good week? Is this good for this week? Tom Brady, Freeman, Madison, Russell, Gage, Dow, you're killing me. Is there anybody you would bench in this list?"
Just
It looks
tell Kim yes. That's the answer.
looking good, Kim. Looking good. I like Amron St. Brown this week, but isn't there
Tim
Mikey's
Boyle's
opinion?
probably starting. That's what I had to make a formal I had a really killer
So
Wednesday
she's
night
got
live
both.
stream. Huh?
She's got both because your question is going to be Russell Gage or Amron St. Brown.
Well, I think this guy's actual name is Kyle. That's what they call him.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's just a conspiracy that it's not actually Kim. But
It's a
I
Kyle
don't know.
burger.
I'm not getting. Yes, this is a couch fam conspiracy. That's not by me. It's actually.
I wonder if
not
it's a
Kim.
loaded burger or if it's just got a light sauce.
What are we talking about?
We're getting really weird here. So condiments from Sushane are the downfall of America. We learn something new on every podcast, don't we? He loves
That's
it.
true. I want to taste. I want to taste what I'm eating. If I'm eating a burger, I want to taste I want to taste the burger.
Twitch fam says, yo, banana fam. Okay,
Oh,
we're getting deep in the food here. We went from
no.
animals
That's
to food.
SBS. It's not an
No, I
actual
know. I'm
banana.
totally being a nerd. I'm being a nerd.
That's a digital banana right there. SBS. Put up the first post. Put up that sick icon. No. The first, the SBS, the ape, the banana, the first thing, the first page.
Got you.
There we
There we
go.
go.
That's it right there, baby. Yeah. So if anybody wants to get in on this project, hit me up. Very excited. Mike got in. We had to split a card 50-50.
I'll leave Toast coming up with the W.
Yeah, that's great. That fits. Dolphins should be good. Saints
Tua's
are
looking
down.
good.
Saints are just, their quarterbacks are going down, man. So they moved on from Breeze, then Jameis got hurt, then they went
Ian
with
Book's gonna start,
Simeon, and then they went Taysom Hill, and now Ian Book. What's your analysis on this guy, Drew? I mean, he's unknown to me.
Yeah, I think he's not really like the ideal quarterback size, if I remember correctly. I don't know off the top of my head, but I think he's a shorter guy, smaller guy. I think he's more, dual threat than he is a pocket passer. But I don't think he has, ability to be taking over games or making big plays to carry them to victories. At least not yet. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong on what do they play Sunday. I don't want to say the wrong day, but
I think it's Monday Night Football, actually.
There you go, Monday Night Football. So he's going to be in the big stage, bright lights. I don't like his chances to succeed necessarily in this first game or in the future in the league. So, yeah, I don't think he's going to make much of an impact.
That's good. I said that more of a joke, but I did actually want analysis. So that's good. Yes, he's 6 foot even.
Yeah, that's not ideal for a quarterback in the NFL. I mean, there are guys who are getting away with it, but Ian Book doesn't have the arm strength necessarily to overcome that, and his running ability isn't going to overcome that either. The game's going to be really fast for him, I feel like. So, yeah.
I mean, 4th round draft pick. He's a rookie and has 0 starts. So, Dolphins D, top 10. Sorry, top 5 defense.
Well, Kim did want to clarify it. By the way, the name is not Kyle Lee from NY City. Says that I don't know why. In any case.
All right.
And then Speed says fantasy for his SBS team. I know you want to talk about this.
What's your card? Speed, do you have your card number so we can bring it up? And this will be our last.
Oh,
his IQ. Let's get Sushade Scott. Do you have the number of your card?
So I can go back to your page here. Sorry.
It's all good. We'll have. I would like to bring it up because I'm just so excited about this project. I like. Okay, there we go.
He's got it.
So go to the. I'm gonna teach Drew live on this podcast how to use OpenSea, and Drew's gonna want to learn this.
Okay, hold on. I gotta find your thing.
Just go to OpenSea.io/fantasy couch.
I got that.
That's easy. Just bring that up. All right. So click on one of my cards. You could do the gold card because that's a really sexy flex. All right, fine. Yeah, there we go. All right, now, are you zoomed out? I think you feel like you're zoomed in. Okay, there. Now go to the top and click on the SBS Genesis card link. No, not that high. Not that high. To the left. Right there in the middle. Up. Right there.
That's right here.
That's the project. Okay, so go there. Click it. And now type in the dude's card name. And it says search a little bit lower. Right there.
What's his number?
4278. There we go. And boom. All right, bring that up. There we go. Speed start. Now you can click on the image. All right. So
I was like actually stressing there for a second.
Okay, so this is a really cool one because this is a good conversation here that we got. Now, if the COVID clears up, we're starting
Patrick Mahomes.
We're starting Mahomes. Mahomes is top 3 quarterback this week, locked and loaded with Tyreek and Kelsey. What will we do? Do we go with Brady if Kelsey and Tyreek Hill is out? I would. I think.
Yeah, maybe.
That's a tough one because I have Brady as like QB9, I think. Like, it's not even that high. I like him, but
I mean, Scotty Miller's is number 1, right? And Tyler Johnson at this point. I mean, he's
Antonio
got Gronkowski.
Brown, dude. Antonio
Brown's coming back. Yeah, I forgot he's coming back.
Gronk.
That's a big point.
Ronald Jones, incredible pass catching running back.
You got Cameron
That was
Brate
sarcastic
making,
for those that don't know.
yeah,
I want
making
to make sure
pass.
they know that was sarcasm.
Okay, so I think we're gonna go Tom Brady if Mahomes doesn't have Hill and Kelsey. I mean,
let's just cut it off there. If he has one out of the two, Kelsey or Tyreek, we'll start Mahomes.
definitely.
Let's just
Definitely.
cut. We have to make a cutoff. This is not an easy question. Let's cut it off there. If he's missing both Kelsey and Tyreek Hill, let's go with Brady because they're really thin at their depth at receivers. The Chiefs are, and Mahomes has been good this year, but not slightly disappointing them from where some people have seen. It's slightly inconsistent, but still really good. Running backs.
But he has Kamara.
He needs 2 running backs. So you're always starting Kamara. And this may surprise you, but I'm going with Jaguars running back.
No. James Robinson.
Do you know who they
Texans,
play?
Right? The Texans or the Jets.
Yeah.
2, right? I knew it was bad team.
I went J-Rob last week in DFS.
It paid off.
And I started him and I pushed him and it paid off. And now it's, I'd say, a sweeter matchup, right?
You're benching at this point Chubb. You're also benching Aaron Jones. I mean, he's got good running backs on this card. Wow.
Great depth, good quality.
Yeah, all the more better for him. All the more better for him.
So I'm going Saints and what did I say? Jags running back. We have to pick 2. What are you? You're going Saints and
I would go Kamara, and if I'm probably gonna go with someone like Aaron Jones. Honestly,
what over Chubb shocked me.
Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, who's the matchups? I honestly don't even know who they're playing.
They use AJ Dillon a ton. They're going against.
That's true.
They're playing each other. Green
Bay
PPR
and Cleveland, or is this standard?
I think
touchdown?
It's full PPR.
Yeah, then maybe you go Chubb because Hunt's out, right? So you got Chubb as the lone back. Ernest Johnson's going to get a few carries, not very many though. Chubb's going to be the bell cow. Yeah, you're probably right. You got to think about it like that.
Drew says Cleveland running back, and I say Jags running back. Now, just to be clear for those that don't know this, it's simple. You just pick him, but he's picking the team's running back, and the best running back on that team will be the one scored. So he won't get like Ernest Johnson and Chubb combined. He will only get one or the other. He won't, he'll get the best player on that team for that position. So
it's like best ball for that team.
Best ball for
that makes
team.
sense.
That sounds kind of silly. That's why
it does.
But that's what it is, though.
Bad.
We have said that, but yeah, it sounds a little weird. Yeah, that is what it is. Okay, for wide receivers, we need 3. Okay, Bucks wide receivers, Lions wide receivers, Vikings wide receivers, Washington wide receivers, and Rams. So off the bat, let's go Rams and Vikings,
Minnesota.
And Washington and Minnesota. And my third one is going to be Tampa Bay.
I would say Rams, Minnesota, probably Washington, honestly. McLaurin, I know he's been injured, right? If he plays,
McLaurin hasn't put up a fantasy point in like 7
the law of
weeks.
averages. The law of averages is that he's going to come through one of these weeks.
Law of averages says that they need to sell that team and get rid of it. That's what I think. Law of averages says let's
change the name to an actual name.
Let's get a team name going, huh?
Yeah, Antonio Brown's tempting, but is he going to be doubled? Probably. I mean, is he going to be back and be flying high? Maybe.
Yes.
He's got the
Antonio
vaccine
Brown,
now,
baby, top 10 wide receiver. Let's go. What are you on? You're not on this Twitter fantasy hype train. You don't know what's going on, Drew. Antonio Brown, choo. He's going crazy. Come on. What are you doing?
I'll let you have that one.
This is like Javonte when Melvin Gordon was out. Let's go.
Oh, now you got my Brown. Now you have my interest.
Yeah, come on, dude. It's Antonio Brown.
I would agree with you, but I can't agree with you every time. So I'll still go with McLaurin.
No, you're agreeing with me. Come on, dude. Don't tell this guy to start McLaurin against the Cowboys. We don't even know what team's gonna go out there. Like what?
He's gonna listen to you anyways, right?
Yeah, of course. He knows to go with the. He knows to go with the head banana here. Come on.
Speed demon. Of course, you know that.
All right,
I'm just
tight
playing the
end.
other side.
Tight end, we got Arizona tight end or Denver tight end. This one's easy, huh?
Got to go Ertz, right?
Yep, we're going Arizona
I
tight
mean,
end,
Drew Lock is the quarterback for the Denver Broncos.
which
So we
helps
can't trust
fans,
that.
but
No, we
Fan
can't
hasn't.
trust that.
Dude, you can't trust anything over there
Right,
except
exactly.
2
It's
running
just-
backs. Yeah, that's easy. No need for in-depth analysis. Defense, we're kind of late on. So
yeah, did he start defense already? Look, he's laughing out loud. Hey, did you start your San Francisco defense or
it
did you
doesn't
start
matter
New
to
Orleans?
us. He could do whatever he wants. I wanted this guy to lose anyways. I want the ape. Give me the board ape. Yeah. One of us is guaranteed to win aboard Abe's Yacht Club. Are you nut? Like, is this insane right now?
That's amazing.
$400,000 prize.
That's incredible.
That's nuts.
It's probably going to be a really cool piece of art too. I'm just saying. He said he started in New Orleans, so thanks for clarifying.
Art.
I know.
$500,000.
Says the photographer. So
this guy's like, it's going to be a good art piece to look. I want to look at $400,000 in my wallet. That's great.
We did get a couple more questions in the meantime. How do you feel about going through a few more?
Yeah, of course.
So Sal says Michael Carter, Javonte, Chuba Hubbard. Did I say that right? Sonny Michel, pick 2, 0.5 PPR. And thank you.
Go Javonte and Michael Carter.
Ooh, the rookies, huh? Well, there's 3 out of 4 of them are rookies. So
I removed stupid
hard.
questions at somebody. That's funny. I bet it was a real dumb one too. No, I don't know. I'm just joking.
What defense should we grab this week? Sorry if you went over this. He just joined. Do you want to share your rankings?
No, I didn't. I don't look much into week 17, but we did do a very in-depth hack my lineup
like 2
last week.
podcasts ago too.
Tupac, what are you talking about?
2 podcasts ago we went over defenses for the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. So I on hack my lineup, I went week 17 projections. We added the Seahawks. Seahawks are playing nope, that's week 16. Seahawks have a good matchup this week. They also have a good matchup next. The Seahawks are playing the Lions. That's a really good one, by the way. And they have a good matchup this week, so you better hop on that. Like stop listening to us and go get them, probably, because they're good. They're good if they're available. Go get them. Colts are okay. Who else? We picked the Bears. Bears going against the Giants.
Chargers playing the Texans if they're available.
That's
maybe
week 16, bro.
Oh, sorry, I'm a week ahead.
You're a week behind. You're behind for sure. Because that makes you sound good when you're like, I'm a week.
No, Chargers play the Texans Sunday, December 26th.
That's this week.
Doesn't he want a start for this week?
He said next week.
My apologies. Next week.
Doing.
Sorry.
Chargers play the Broncos. That's not bad. But yeah,
that would be good though. That would be good if
be okay. Well, the Chargers are great this week, so I mean they're already picked up in your league. Let's face it.
Good point.
I mean, there's really, come on, they're already picked up a competitive league. Saints D's okay going against the Panthers. I think that's about it that you can realistically get. Eagles D, but I mean they're the number 1 defense this week, so I'm sure they're picked up in your league. If they're not, I think it's safe to say you're not in a competitive league. Next question.
Okay, so it looks like there are a couple long ones, so I might not pull those up necessarily. So Val wants to go back.
Only if they're good. If they're good, you can read the long one.
If Kelsey and Hill don't play, Mahomes or Cam?
Can't
believe
Cam.
I'm asking.
Don't start Cam. Don't do this to yourself. So Val probably, I mean, you're on Twitter all the time, Val. Did you not read the news? So Cam is starting. Sam Darnold's going to play at some point. This is just what the coach is saying. And now, other people are commenting and saying that we, might as well, we might expect PJ Walker to. That's just a rumor. That's just,
we're going to have a 3-headed quarterback snake back there.
3-headed quarterback.
QBBC.
QPPP. This sounds terrible, man.
Let's move on to Homer's question. This could be the last one too. It says, "Hi guys, must win game here, and I've got to start 3 of Booker, Mike Davis, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Zach Ertz, Judy, Galladay, and Craig Reynolds. Holy.
Why?
What?
Actually, I like Mike Davis this week, plus matchup against the Lions.
Homer, what are you drinking?
I mean, I'm surprised he didn't have Travis Homer in there too. Yeah, start Mike Davis and then don't start Craig Reynolds. Hasn't this guy been dropped? What? Maybe Donovan Peoples-Jones or Ertz.
Well, I mean,
don't know.
J7's saying maybe that was a troll. I don't know, but I think it's a legit
I don't
question.
know. I think that's real because that's a really good. That's like
he's got Jerry Jeudy on there too, which is disappointing. He's got so much talent, but not a quarterback could throw.
There's
to him
no way this is
week.
a troll. If it is, he got me good because it's like it's such a serious tone. Like,
and he has really like fringe players here. I mean,
this is weird. Yeah, this is weird, but yeah, I mean, I guess we'll go Ertz, Mike Davis, and Donovan Peoples-Jones, and I'm just trying my best, man.
He says nah. He says nah. I got Taylor, Derrick Henry, and Cup as well.
This guy's got that. He's like a top heavy and bottom heavy, right? He's got nothing in the middle. He had no substance. It's like either like the best play, like Cup and Taylor, literally the best players. And before that, Derrick Henry was the best. So it's like this guy's all the best, and Greg Reynolds.
Next question.
Why are you skipping over Speedmon? It's not. He just wants to know your name, dude. So just get off the question, and it says your name. Just click off.
Oh yeah, my name's.
Well, click off. Andrew. It says it writes it written down. There we go. Debbie Drew.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry, you could see it now. Lucas says start 2 of these 6. Wow. PPR, OBJ, DK, DJ Moore, Mike Dubb, and Gabe Davis. Sorry.
Yeah, these are getting harder.
Yeah, I think we talked about.
Bring back the Cordell Patterson questions.
We talked about Gabe Davis earlier in the show, and you didn't really have a lot of high hopes for him. Mike Dubb, so Mike Williams, Chargers, he's been a little disappointing on the back half of this season. DJ Moore, I think, is questionable, but he did have a decent game last game with not much quarterback play. DK, just not playing his best this season, and you got OBJ.
So I'm going number 1, DK Metcalf, and number 2, DJ Moore. And then let's just make this fast. Give him a third option just in case he hates me or something.
I would say OBJ, but you probably say DJ Moore, right?
No. I told him to start DJ Moore.
Oh, I thought you said Mike Dubb. I would say OBJ over Mike Dubb, Gabe Davis. That's how I would go.
That's a good option because the matchup. Okay.
It's a Vikings secondary that doesn't look very good anyways. I think they'll get, 300 yards passing from Stafford. OBJ might get in the end zone once. About 5 catches. And I think that's it, guys.
Oh, this is a good one. Seahawks or Saints?
Oh, sorry.
I'm going with, yes, I'm agreeing with this because Ian Book, I talked about this in the rankings video, Ian Book could potentially do some disastrous stuff. I think we go with Seahawks defense. Here, Saints D was projected to be elite, but with Ian Book playing, he could just set up the Saints defense for terrible situations. And yeah, let's just go. Let's try to avoid landmines. That's what we want to do. We want to try to avoid these big landmines. Fantasy Minesweeper, baby.
Half these people don't even know what the heck that is.
Oh yeah, but they get it. They might not get the reference, but
they never played it though.
They get it. That's right. We do get a mutant ape in the gold, the Hall of Fame tournament. Oh, Brother Pete pulled the gold card. I remember that because his name is red in the Discord. Now, is Speed? Are you Oh yeah, this guy's SBS fam. He says that me and him are getting first and second. Hey, if we tie for first, that's all good too. We split the ape in the middle. Can you cut an NFT in the middle?
I don't know. Is that
I'm joking,
legal?
Man. No. But we're gonna split. We're gonna split first and second. So that's like, $450,000. We split that in the middle. Boom. I'm glad. I love splitting it. I don't care. That's great. We'll be celebrating. It'll be great. All right, guys, we're gonna end it on that. Hit me up. I read all your stuff. Hit me up on email, Twitter. Let me know what you think. If you want to know more about SBS, I'll be posting my Monkey Knife Fight picks too. And yeah, man, they're the sponsors, so go check them out. Follow the link in the description. Use promo code Couch. Play on Monkey Knife Fight. Help support us. Good luck this week. See you in the finals, baby.
Merry Christmas, guys.
And a happy